imagine this.
You're stressed. Shit, tired. You're confused about life.
Your academics are staring at you like, hello, are you going to function today or not?
And one more small inconvenience happens and suddenly you're like, oh, yeah, I'm done. I'm becoming a rock.
But the question is, who do you turn to?
No, not your ex. Absolutely not. And not that one friend whose advice is just,
It is what it is.
and then they vanish like a side character.
What you actually need is a counseling practitioner, someone trained to handle your emotions, problems, and life decisions without making everything worse. And in the Philippines, we actually have some serious ones. So today, let's talk about 3 counseling practitioners.
First up, Randy Delosa, aka the Celebrity Shrink.
And no, he does not actually shrink people. Shrink is just another term for a mental health professional.
His exact birth details not publicly listed, but honestly, his credentials are already doing all the talking.
He studied in La Salle Hills, Ateneo de Manila, UP Diliman, and Far Eastern University. Then, he graduated cum laude in a Doctor of Psychology program.
At this point, the man is not studying anymore. He's speedrunning education. But wait, it gets worse. In a good way.
He trained in Gestalt psychotherapy, osteopathy, and body therapy. Stuff that sounds like it belongs in a final boss clinic.
And his jobs? Oh boy.
He's been a life coach, counselor, psychotherapist, clinical psychologist, physician, psychiatrist, and osteopath. Basically, he saw career options and said yes.
Right now, he also helps company build workplace counseling systems, meaning he helps workplaces not emotionally collapse.
And his achievements? Massive.
Pioneered holistic and integrative psychiatry in the Philippines.
Helped spread Gestalt psychotherapy.
Created emotional release touch therapy. Yes, that's real.
Founded Life Change Recovery Center.
Helped reduce mental health stigma.
And the title that makes everyone pause?
The Shrinks Shrink, meaning when other health professionals need help,
They go to him.
so yeah.
Even the professionals have a professional.
Born on February 8th, but her exact birth year is not publicly listed. She is based on Manila, Philippines.
She has a PhD in counseling psychology from the La Salle University. She also earned her bachelor's and master's from UST.
So yes, she's academically dangerous.
So she works as an associate professor at UST. And she also teaches arts and letters, and she previously taught at the La Salle University of St. Benilde. On top of that, she is also a private counselor and a mental health consultant.
So she's basically doing teaching, plus counseling, plus consulting, plus public speaking, like it's a normal Tuesday.
Her focus is integrative counseling in the Philippines. She also helped develop
Counseling program, licensure standard, mental health education system. So she's not just helping people one-on-one. She's literally helping shape how counseling is done in the country.
And now, let us proceed to our last Filipino practitioner, which is Francis Ray Sugbong.
He is a registered guidance counselor and a licensed professional teacher. He doesn't have his exact birth year. However, he celebrated his birthday during 12.
Francis Ray Sugbong studied in philosophy. And do you know that he is one of the masters in education on the University of the Philippines? Yes, it is right. And he's currently finishing his doctorate in philosophy in psychology at St. Rizal.
At this point, he is not studying anymore. He is a critic character builder.
As a guidance counselor, he works in the school setting. So let's be real because we know that schools are physically stressed, pressures, deadlines, identity crisis, and not only that, and also group project. So do you know that this is the real final boss? Do you agree? Because I agree.
His job is to help students through guidance, emotional support, decision making, and personal development.
So Francis Ray Sumbong represents school-based guidance counseling.
His job is to help students through guidance, emotional support, decision making, and personal development.
So basically, he helps students not mentally combust while trying to survive school life.
But counseling isn't just for hospitals or therapy rooms. It also belongs to school, where people trying to figure out life while trying to pass math, help people understand themselves and heal and grow.
Randy De Losa transformed mental health practice.
Milagros Areviliaga shaped education and standards.
So Francis Ray Sumbong represents school-based guidance counseling.
Different roles, same mission.
Because sometimes your fine is not enough. Yes.
Sometimes, people actually need help from trained professionals.
So God bless, stay safe, and don't let your group projects ruin your life.